Hello and welcome to Unit 9, Part 6. My name is Mr. Bell, and today we're going to compare some key features of functions given a table and given a graph. On this slide it says which statements are true for the function represented by the table, and select all that apply. So we have our domain, our x values, our range, our y values, and now we're going to look at some key features and determine and compare and see which ones are correct. When I'm given a table as a set of values, one of the first things I like to do is go ahead and draw myself a graph to represent it to help me visualize the key features. Now, as I'm drawing the scale of this graph, I see my f of x or my y values go from -10 to 20, so I'm going to count these by fives. So we'll just call that 5, 10, 15, and 20, and we'll go -5 and -10. That should be good. And our domain, our x values, go anywhere from 0 to 10, so we'll do these by 2. We'll say 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And now that I've got the scale of my graph drawn correctly, I'll go ahead and plot the point. So we have 0, 0, which is a root at the origin. We have 2, 10, 4, and a 20, 6 and a 10. Looks like it's coming back down. 8 and 0, which is a root or a x-intercept, and then 10 and -10. All right, and now that I've got my data graphed over here, I can kind of visualize, and it might help me answer some of these questions. So choice A says the minimum value is 4, 20. Well, 4, 20 is a vertex, and it's a very important point in this function, but it's not the minimum value. Because this is a mountain shape, it is the highest value. So this would be considered the maximum value, not the minimum value. All right, let's move on to the next part. It says 0, 0, and 0, 8 are roots. Well, 0, 0 is a root, but 0, 8 is not a root. Let's look at choice D, 0, 0, and 8, 0. 0, 0, and 8, 0. Those are solutions or x-intercepts, or also defined as roots. So choice D is a correct answer. Let's look at the last question, last two parts. The graph is increasing. Increasing means from left to right, it's going up. Decreasing means from left to right, it's going down. But we're looking at a specific point. We're looking at, or a range rather, when x is any value less than 4. So we're only looking at this part of the graph from 4 and to the left. Is the graph increasing for all the values that are less than 4, and I would say yes that it is, because as all these negative values, which are less than 4 and 3, 2, 1, and 0, the graph, the trend is going up or increasing. So I would say that choice E is correct. And choice F says the graph is decreasing when the x values are greater than 4. So let's go where x is 4. And decreasing means is the graph going down for every value that we go above 4? And I would say yes, that one's also true. When we're going to the values greater than 4, my graph is decreasing also. So I would say that F is a correct answer choice as well. Let's take a look at one more example. It says which statements are true for the function represented by the graph. Select all that apply, and this time they actually graphed it for us, so we don't have to worry about the table. So let's take a look, see if we can answer some of these questions. The minimum value is -1, -7, -1, -7. Well, that's definitely not even a value of my graph. Not only that, but since my graph is opening downward, it means it has a maximum value. So choice B, the max value, is -1, 7. So answer choice B is the correct answer here. Let's keep going. What are the values of the roots? Well, just looking at the graph, my root should be -5, 0, and 3, 0. -5, 0, and 3, 0. So I know choice C is incorrect, but choice D is correct. Remember that the x-intercepts, or the roots, will occur where the y value is 0. Choice E and F says the graph is increasing when x is less than 3. So let's go over here to 3. All the values less than 3 is the graph increasing. Well, it is increasing for part of that, but then it's decreasing from -1 to 3, which all fit in that, or -1 to 2.9. That all fits in the range of x is less than 3, so the graph is not increasing through that entire interval. So it's not E. Let's try F. The graph is decreasing at x is greater than -1. So when x is at -1, let's look up at the graph. Anything greater than -1, is it decreasing? I would say yes. So any x value that I look at greater than -1 means to the right of -1, my graph is consistently going down or decreasing. So I would say answer choice F is correct. All right, hope this helps, and thanks for watching.